And and this is why we do tests. Good evening, everyone. What are you guys doing up at this hour? It must be past midnight in some of your cases. Well, it's only 10:30 here. Well, 10:30 something. Yeah, well, yeah. But what are you guys doing up at this hour? Okay, so let's see who's here. What night owls do we have in this chat? Well, hello, Tiffany. Hello, Noemi. Isn't it your bedtime? Well, it's almost, but I had to get some stuff ready. Hello, Brenda. You woke up to storms. Okay. So, hello, Sandra. Yeah, I totally forgot that this was going on. So I was just checking the time when I see I've been watching The Good Doctor for like 3 hours. Hey, Jim. Hi, Pat. Yeah, I better get it together. Hi, Beverly. So, oh, sorry to hear that, Jim. So, Pat, Eric had to go get dressed. Yeah. Well, good thing the camera's not on me, because I am in some really Raggedy Ann clothes here. Okay, it's 1:34 a.m. here. Wow. 12:30. 4:32 in Tassie, Australia. Good day, Kylie. So I'm up because I miss your face. Aw, thank you. Well, I don't have my other camera and my phone battery died, so it's I can't put a camera on me. But you know what I look like. Come on. It's 1:30 a.m. here. I just don't sleep well the older I get. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Okay, so I'm actually just going to make an Easter wreath. I'm not going to do the whole thing tonight, but at least I'll get it started. So I'm just cutting my mesh here. What are you guys doing up at this hour? That's my question. I thought I would just be here alone, just kind of crafting by myself. But no, people are actually up, and I totally forgot that I have night owls that follow me. Okay, that's one. I'll do two. We all crazy. Hey, Steph. Insomnia in full effect. Okay, well, this was not a planned live. Actually, I was just setting up some of the, or setting up the computer for when I actually wanted to go live was Saturday. So I kind of scheduled the live session, but I turned it on instead of scheduling it, and people started showing up in the chat room right away. So it's like, do I stop it or do I just let it go? And we're letting it go. So I'm just gonna do this or get this Easter wreath ready. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Saturday, but I was going to figure, well, I didn't want to do another wreath, so. Hi, Cheryl. Well, you just got home from work. What time is it there, Cheryl? Carly says she's free motion quilting her 2020 quilt. Wow. Just gotta say that 70% of your subs are insomniacs. Well, all the more reason to be a midnight crafter. 12:30 p.m. Wow. Hey, Cam. Yeah, I forgot everybody's a night owl, or this. At least there's a good chunk of us that are night owls. Thaz. Okay, so. Well, hello, Miss Debbie Huey. Fancy meeting you here at this hour. Okay, so I got 2 rolls of this mesh all cut up here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, where is the... I can show you what an example of what I'm about to make. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. So this was the wreath, a wreath that I made for someone who didn't want it eventually. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do with this thing? So on Saturday's live, I'll be giving this wreath away to someone because, well, the person that I made it for didn't want it. Go figure that. So I did all that work for nothing. So I figure one of you guys can benefit from it. She didn't want the gnome. I was like, now you tell me. Okay. By the way, Kylie, I'm going to be reaching out to you on Facebook. I've had a little bit of a trouble sending your package, so it kept coming back to me. So I'm going to try it one more time. That's been the delay. I guess there's, because of the pandemic, there's been shipping rules in terms of mailing stuff to Australia. So I've been sending it, and then the post office has been sending it right back, and hopefully we got all the paperwork done. So it is on the way, just so that you know that I didn't forget about that package. Okay, so this wreath is gonna go as a giveaway on Saturday's live. I did schedule something with it, so yeah, so on Saturday's live, I'll be doing a giveaway for this, as well as the wreath that I am starting tonight. So I'm not going to finish it tonight. But at least you can see an example of what I'm about to do. Okay, so I already got this. I'm gonna be. I started this with the sign. Then I got a lot of my mesh already started, and somewhere in the middle, I'm gonna insert these in the way because these were leftovers from the last one. No, Kylie, I'll reach out to you on Facebook Messenger sometime later, either tomorrow or Friday. Or it might be Friday your time. So, or sometime before Saturday. So, yep, Debbie, it's a gnome, buddy. Okay, so let's do what? What are we doing? Okay, yeah, I'll make my rolls. Let's move that to the side. And I'll move that to the side as well. And we can make our rolls. Okay. Two. Oh, I can use this. So I took a whole roll of this deco mesh and cut it down into about 8-inch pieces. And now I'm just taking those 8-inch pieces and rolling them up. There's other techniques to actually make this make wreaths like this where you don't roll it, but sometimes you bubble it. But with this size of deco mesh, oh, by the way, if you're interested, I did purchase these at the Dollar Tree. This is 6 inches wide by 5 yards in length. And with this size, I do find that rolling it like this makes for some very pretty wreaths, actually. Well, Kim, yeah, Kim, I was a little shocked that she didn't want it, and all because of that gnome bunny. So she wanted me to have an Easter egg. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me that at the first time? So I did all of that, and then she didn't want it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it to somebody who does. So her loss is your benefit. Hey, Dell. Okay, this was a little short. We'll roll it a little tighter. Or maybe I can just incorporate this one with 4. Okay. Ugh. One thing about Decomesh is it stays stuck with a lot of stuff, or it just catches and latches onto a lot of things. Oh, that's right. So Australia has has the opposite season. So we're approaching summer, and you guys are approaching winter. So okay. So let me ask you guys. How many of us in here? Oh, it doesn't even tell me. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure if everyone has seen what happened at the Oscars, but I'm just kind of curious what you guys all thought about this whole Will Smith slapping Chris Rock in the face. Personally, I think it's drawing too much negative attention. And what doesn't bother me is, well, I'm kind of more bothered with the fact that we put so much attention on that particular incident when we got so many other problems going on around this time. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Teresa. This is totally unplanned live. Well, it's an accidental live. Sort of. But yeah, I've been seeing all over, well, especially because I'm here in Los Angeles, all the news reports and every single newscast, they're all talking about this whole incident with Chris Rock and Will Smith. And I'm like, okay, it happened. It happened on public television, but it happened. Do we have to put more attention onto it? Sauce. Pepper, I enjoyed it. Sauce. Someone told me about it. I would have never known because I don't watch TV and news stuff. Actually, Tiff, there's videos of it all over YouTube too. So, yeah, Teresa, I'm becoming a midnight crafter. Sort of. So it's not too much attention in Australia. We have bigger fish to fry. Exactly, Kylie. Here in the US, it's all over, or it's all the news can talk about. And now it's like everybody's waiting for Chris Rock to kind of make a response to it. So I think it's all for publicity. I don't think it was real. I kind of have a suspicion that that might be true, Debbie. She says, yes, Joanna, I'm with you there. So, you know, even at work, my coworkers are kind of talking about it. We're all kind of sick of hearing about that. Then again, we'd rather talk about that than what's going on in the Ukraine. But you know, not to make this a political thing. But it's just sad that we pay so much attention to it. I've been paying more attention to finding a table for the embroidery machine. It's going to be here this weekend. I don't want to put it on an end table forever. Well, okay, Tiffany, you got your priorities straight. You got much more bigger things to fry. Says, I haven't really given any attention to it. I could care less. Bigger problems in the world. Exactly, Teresa. Exactly. Says. Doo-doo-doo. So I'm just rolling this mesh. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. used to go horseback riding. The song was "Rollin', rollin', rollin', my butt is getting swollen." Did you see how much his tickets were going for after the slap? Heck, he might need to get smacked by someone else to become more. You know, it doesn't surprise me about that, Steph. Which is why I kind of think maybe it was staged. Who knows? How was your week, Eric? Did you do anything fun or catch a movie or anything? Actually, I did sneak in a movie, but I was actually putting in overtime at work. Right now, our company is going through a financial audit, and the auditors are not, they usually come to our office physically, but in the past few years, because of the pandemic, they've been trying to do this audit over just a series of emails. And so that means a lot of scanning of records, sending it, emailing it, uploading, downloading stuff. So it just takes a long time to actually get all of that in electronically to them. But, you know, just my responsibility is to just make sure that the checks go out, the bills get paid, the lights stay on, in which right now we're surviving. So I'm okay with that. Although it does take a lot more of my time outside of regular hours. And quite frankly, I was kind of surprised that I was able to get a video out this past Monday, in which it was late, yes, but hopefully my part in this whole financial audit is kind of simmering down, so I can get back to my normal schedule. And I already got the next video kind of planned out. I just need to edit that, or I got it filmed. I just need to make the edits to it and then do my special magic to it. So, Teresa, we're making an Easter wreath. Since the one, I think he came in, I think he may have came in a little after, but I made this wreath for someone. They ended up not liking it because they didn't want this bunny gnome, so they're asking me to make it with the Easter egg sign. So I gotta make a whole nother one for them. But this one I'm gonna give away on the actual live that I was planning to do on Saturday. So, yeah. So, right now I'm doing my little bundles of deco mesh here. And what I'm gonna do is I'll get a whole bunch of these made. I'm just rolling this deco mesh up here and creating my little bundle and using these pipe cleaners to kind of tie it down. And what I'm then going to do is I do have what they call wreath form, and there we go. Oh, that's a ugly bundle, but that won't matter. Anyway, if you've never seen this technique done before, so I do have the correct sign now, since this is what she wanted. And I'm going to take these little bundles of deco mesh and I'm going to just attach it onto the form here and just go all around this Easter egg. And it's probably going to take about 40 or 50 of them. So I'll get it started tonight, but I won't finish it. I'll probably finish it tomorrow night. Or maybe I'll do it on Saturday's live, because she doesn't really need the sign until Monday. So, and we'll just attach it on like so. And whoops, this is going to go all the way around. And then we'll embellish it with ribbons and whatever other things that I have in my stash. But this part here of just cutting up the deco mesh and getting it all into these little bundles, yeah, this is the most time consuming part of the whole process. So roll it, roll it, roll it. So again, this is not really my favorite technique to do, but with this type of mesh and this size of deco mesh, you know, it makes a very full and very rather beautiful wreath, actually, I think. Well, thank you, Dale. Ooh. Okay. One of these days you'll be able to pre-film like I do. I'm trying to get to that spot, Tiffany. You know, it's quite amazing that it takes me so long just to do one video. Mostly because I mess up in my speech. I say one thing, or I mean to say one thing, what totally comes out is something totally different. Like how I just did there. I got to talk to my youngest today on Duo. Got to visit Cozumel, Mexico. They're on a cruise and having a great time. You know, a friend of mine just came back from a cruise to Mexico, but I think he was in Mazatlan. But Mexico, it's a beautiful country. Well, at least around the resort areas. So when I made videos, I enjoyed doing lives. This way I didn't have to worry about editing. Oh gosh. Yeah. So you know what I mean. Okay, we're just twisting this part off. Oops. Okay. Oh, I didn't roll that straight. Okay. You know, one thing about making reeds, it's rather forgiving. It's not an exact craft. Or it's not a craft where everything needs to be perfectly done. There's a lot of wiggle room for error. And it'll still look good. So it's not like quilting. You cut the fabric wrong, oh, you're screwed. So one of their stops will be in Belize, but they're not leaving the boat there. Oh, Kim, they got to get off at Belize and explore. Belize is another beautiful country. I'm hungry, but just brushed my teeth 30 minutes ago. Tiffany Bacon Bits. So as we're rolling. My deck goes getting swollen. just make a smaller block. There you go. Sure. Okay, we're tying this down. Okay. All the more an excuse to make another wreath. I was just cannot believe how upset I was at my friend for not telling me that she didn't want a gnome bunny and telling me or asking me that I need to redo it. Well, she didn't actually ask me to redo it. She just told me I need to redo it. I'm like, girl, you ain't even paying me for this. You're lucky I love you as a friend. Okay. A few more, then I can start attaching pieces. Oh, okay, perfect. For one. Actually, I should just teach her how to make her own. That's the smart part of me that should have, yeah. Okay, oh, got a little stray there. I'll just insert it with this one. Okay, then I can roll this one a lot tighter. Hey, Larry. Yep, you're not the only one that's up this late. Actually, there's a lot of us that are up this late. What are we all doing? A friend of mine makes wreaths, and she gave me several partial rolls of the mesh. This would be a good idea just as soon as I can get back out. Oh, yep. And they're easy to do, Kim. Okay. So I got one of them attached. Let's see, we'll do... size. Okay, so I can tie this one down on. Coming apart. 1, 2, 3. Get this one attached on. It's after 1 a.m. in St. Louis. Debbie, what are you doing up? Can't sleep, huh? I'm gonna have Jolly Rancher gummies, plus they were on my nightstand, so I don't... Jolly Rancher gummies. Oh gosh, I missed that. So, you know what candy I saw today at a 7-Eleven that I haven't seen in years was a big hunk. No pun intended. But I used to love big hunks as a kid. Yeah, don't read into that statement. I was supposed to go to a paper piecing retreat tomorrow. Kind of bummed. It was rescheduled to next month. Aww. I've had the flu twice in my life before, and trust me, after 65, it's not easy to get over it. I'm too old for this stuff. Yeah, the older you get, the harder it is to make a recovery off of a sickness. I will say that. Okay, so I'm just going to stuff this, although it's an odd color, I'm just going to put it in there. She gets what she gets. It's 12:09 in Colorado. Big hunk is good. Yes, it is, Tiff. Eric, I was late coming in. Where did you get the form? Cheryl, all of this, even the mesh, the forms, the sign, the wreath form, all of this came from the Dollar Tree. Pat Brewer, never heard of Big Hunk Candy. It's like it's a taffy that was like a caramel flavor, but it was kind of white, or taffy. I used to like it because it used to get stuck in my teeth. But yeah, and plus it was cheap candy too. It was only like 50 cents for this long 12-foot bar. So I like big hunks too. I haven't had some for some time. I haven't seen them recently, which is why I was so surprised to find it in a 7-Eleven. So so it's 2:10 on the East Coast. Oh boy. Well, Stephanie, I hope you didn't lose out on vacation time since they rescheduled your retreat. I love when we went to store and asked for a whatchamacallit, and they look like we'd be crazy. That's another candy that you don't see, a whatchamacallit. I love Big Hunk until it pulled a very expensive filling out. No more Big Hunk candy after that. Aww. Yeah. Yeah, it did. It did a number on my teeth. Sauce. Sauce. Must be a West Coast thing. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a regional candy, Pat. I know on the East Coast, well, it's weird because there's some products that are on the West Coast where it's called one thing, but then on the East Coast it's called something totally different. For example, like on the West Coast, there's a certain brand of mayonnaise called Best Foods, but on the East Coast, I think it's called Hellman's. Sauce. Okay, yeah. Come on, get unstuck. Another one I don't see here is the Idaho Spud Candy. I never heard of that one. We have Sugar Shack here. They carry a lot of older candies. You know, we have a number of specialty candy stores too, where they do carry candy, a lot of old candies, but a lot of it seems to kind of, how do you say, focus on generations that grew up in the 50s or 40s. And it's, yeah. I use Hellman's mayo with olive oil. Oh, okay. I know a lot of people that use mayo with olive oil. Yep, Hellman's here. See? Have you seen the happy birthday mayo yet? What exactly is the happy birthday mayo? I'd be interested to know what that is. Happy birthday mayo. Well, knowing my mind, you know I'm going to go there. So I won't say it. Is the Jelly Bean shop still in LA? I miss that place. All the flavors possible of jelly beans all year long. It's actually a chain now. There's a few of them. Um, one of them one of them is in a mall close by to me, but they started branching out from jelly beans to other things, and they also distribute to other like stores. So I'm not sure if it's the same store anymore. Quite honestly, it's like they kind of grew and um, forgot about their, I guess, novelty. So sauce. Heinz. Is Heinz called something different on the East Coast too, or in different in other areas? Spud Idaho candy. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I gotta look that up. Kind of sounds like a potato candy, to be quite honest. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, all of this from two rolls. Kind of looks like a clown's wig. Well, now that I say that, maybe I'll make a wig one of these days with this. Yeah, that'll go well. That would be funny, actually. Show up to work with this wig. Very colorful. Okay, did I get it on? Yep, I did. Okay, why is it so loose? Huh. Okay. There's a good sized candy store at City Walk that carries old candies. City Walk, Universal City Walk, you mean? The Idaho Spud was shaped like a potato, but a gooey, sugary mess. Ooh, that sounds good. My bald kitty is snoring. I swear the snoring cat is more annoying than humans. Is that Thumper? No, Thumper's not balding. Which balding cat? I don't think I saw that cat. Kim, I don't know as have yet to see it here, only in videos and photos. Call birthday cake mail. Never heard of birthday cake mail. Idaho Spud is big marshmallow covered with chocolate with coconut shavings. They are gross. That actually sounds pretty good. Kind of sounds like another candy. What is it? Mud pie? Okay. So, as I thought it would, some of it is kind of shifting. Thumper is bald. I shaved him. He's kind of chill, so he's hanging out in my bed last few nights. Since his... You shaved Thumper? Oh my gosh. So yes, City Walk, Universal Studios may be gone as I have not been there since 2009. Actually, I believe that it is still there, Larry. Yeah, last time I went was maybe 2012. Gosh, was it really 2012? No, it can't be that long. 2012, when did I move? Yeah, it must have been. Wow. Okay, time really did fly. The last time I was there, they had a whole jelly bean statue of Marilyn Monroe. That was amazing. I'll send you some. Yes, please do, Teresa. I'm kind of curious. Or maybe I'll just go to Idaho and just buy some. Idaho's not that far from Nebraska, is it? Well, I don't like coconut and I don't like marshmallows. So that's why I probably don't like them. Oh, bye, Dale. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, every summer he gets 3 shaves because he sheds so much in the summertime. Okay, that makes sense. He probably likes it, though, if he allows you to do it. Okay, I snuck in that one there. So, let's see. I'll do one more roll. Okay, so put this one to the side. Let's do one more. Okay, this is a bad roll. We'll just use it anyway. Actually, you know what? I just noticed these rolls are all different. Let's put this one aside for a second and let's throw in this one. Not that you're going to notice the difference anyway. Or maybe you will because this one has more pink. Yeah, just roll with it. Well, you know, soon we will be inundated with those gross peeps. Yeah, then we can play Bash the Trolls there, Larry. Teresa, don't you have to work tomorrow, Eric? I actually do. But I don't start till 9 o'clock tomorrow. And I don't plan on starting early tomorrow, so. Says he loves being shaved. He strips his stuff. But at first gets the chills until he gets used to it, so he stays in place. Like my bed to stay warm for the first week or two. Well, now's the time to give him a bath. We're already here in the Casey area. Peeps are everywhere. You know, I could not find a package of Peeps to save my life, which I was looking for. Hey, Vicky. Oh, those Peeps. I thought you were talking about the trolls, which we haven't had. Knock on wood. Ugh. Okay, come on. I'll just cut you off there. Okay, yeah, that'll be okay. Let's cut this. Okay, this is not going very good. We'll just cut it that way. Then we'll cut it with this side. Come on, come on. Cut, cut, you stupid. Oh, okay. Throw that there, throw that there. And let's roll some more mesh. Okay. Peeps used to be good when I was a kid. Now I hate them. You know, I think they changed me. I don't know. Maybe they changed the recipe on Peeps, but they used to be a lot better. Now it's like, oh, you're just eating fluffed up plastic. I had to go out into the real world today, so I had to shave myself. So much gray hair is down the drain. Tiffany gave him a line cut. Oh, so if you haven't heard, and this will be a update for some of you, but a couple weeks ago, my neighbors, the lovely party-filled neighbors next door, well, they had such a wild party that their house burned down. Actually, it did in fact start from a candle that was in the master bathroom, and they forgot to blow it out. So I think they left the home, and the candle just kind of caught onto something. And, well, the house caught on fire. And so it kind of leveled the whole house. And we got some damage to our apartment building, but nothing a good paint job won't fix. The smell is completely gone, but the neighbors, Yeah, I think they got a serious problem heading their way because since the fire was their fault, their home insurance company is trying to fight them off and not pay them out. So, yep. All the more reason to not leave candles burning when you're away from home. Not a smart move. So, but fortunately for them, they have family, lots and lots of family, so that's where they're at. Yeah. But they have the cutest children, though. I used to like playing with them or just talking to them. Yeah. Okay, somehow this mesh feels a little different. Like it's a little bit more plasticky than the other one, which makes it actually easier to roll. So what will you dance to now while sewing? Well, Larry, and dare I ask any requests? Maybe we'll do a little merengue or salsa. Okay. Wow, we've been on here for an hour already. Okay, I'll just finish this roll and then call it a night. Yeah, Teresa, it happened right after the first time I went live. Um, I mean, good thing I was home, so I could actually lock up all my windows. I closed all the windows and got out of the apartment, so there wasn't any real serious damage to my unit, even though I'm like literally next door to them. But unfortunately, again, nobody was hurt. It's just unfortunate for the neighbors because now they're trying to claim and do an insurance claim, and now the insurance company is fighting against them. So, yeah. Although I did have to stay at a Best Western for a couple of days. Um, well, it's not that I had to, but yeah, the smell was pretty bad. Although it is gone now. Okay. We had a young guy living near us in a rental that left his 2-minute noodles on the stove and went to the supermarket for something else, only to come back as to a leveled house. The smoke was huge. Yeah, not a smart idea to do that. So I was finally feeling sleepy. Chat with y'all later. Good night, Stephanie. Gonna disappear from chat in a few minutes. Gonna be fully laid down so I can get some sleep. Gotta be up early for my mammogram. Oh, lovely. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer, guys. I'm just gonna roll this last roll up and call it a live session. Did any of your fabric retain the smoke odor? Kim, fortunately, my fabric was nowhere nearby the windows. Um, I did end up actually getting the smoke where the fire was right next to my kitchen, and You know, for some reason my refrigerator kind of broke down, so I ended up getting a new fridge. And not that the fire had anything to do with that, but I still blame it on the fire anyway. Good night, Kylie. Or good evening, or maybe good morning. Yeah, they're on the opposite side of the. They're all the way down in Australia, so I'm not sure what the time difference is, but I think it's in the afternoon. Well, just had a flashback to October 1999 when the house I had just moved into was burned down by a fellow tenant. Oh, geez. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, one thing about deco mesh, it sticks to everything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm not too bad yet. Still stitching 5:33 p.m. Okay. Making dinner. Oh, chow time. You must be so tired. I'm actually kind of wide awake. You know. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that I'm up this late. Then again, I did sleep in a little bit this morning since I know I didn't have to be at work early. Yeah. Plus, traffic here recently hasn't been that bad since all the schools are out for spring break. So, yeah, I've been able to kind of get into work at about within 30 minutes drive time. But normally it takes me like a hour and a half. So, okay. Okay, so I can do the rest later, but let's get back to attaching. Okay, yeah, it's going to look a little different. Maybe I'll do this side. It's 2:37 a.m. here. A 14-year-old that's in chatty mood. Aren't all 14-year-olds in that chatty mood? I know I used to be. But then some, I don't know what exactly happened, but then I got to be a very non-chatty person. Until this bout with the flu, I was a night owl too. Now I sleep all hours. Are they still remodeling LAX? I was there in 2018 and we had to be shuttled from one area to another. You know, Larry, there is, I mean, since I've been here, there has never been a time where they're not remodeling LAX. So if it's not one terminal, it's the other. And right now, they're also getting ready because the train line, or there's going to be a transit line that's going to be passing close to the airport. So they're doing a lot of renovations for that, which is, quite honestly, I think it's a good thing, but it just makes it so inconvenient to fly out from LAX. Oh, I just untied it. I meant to tie it tighter. So, um, I do know that they're getting ready to do a project to update the at LAX. They're trying to update the international terminal because, well, if you see some of the other international terminals in other countries, yeah, it kind of makes our airport look really bad. So, yeah. So I think they're trying to update that. I know that they were trying to do some expansion so that Southwest Airlines could actually have more flights into LAX since they wanted to turn it into a major hub for them. So, but yeah, personally, I don't like flying in and out of LAX. So if I can, I will choose another airport nearby, such as out of Long Beach or even Burbank, which is about 30 miles away from here. But it's so much easier to get in and out of those airports than it is to get in and out of LAX. But there's also usually a huge price difference in flights and ticket costs. So, good night, Tiffany. Thanks for stopping by. He's chatty with us, but has selective mutism and social anxiety, so won't talk to those he doesn't know. Trying homeschooling this year so I can integrate other things to bring him out of his shell. Aww. Sauce. Okay. Well, hello there, Allison. Thanks for joining in from Australia. And you got two other, well, I think Dale left, but you do have one other fellow Australian. Okay, yeah, this totally does look different, so I'm going to have to figure out something to balance it out a little bit. Then again, she's making me do this whole wreath again, so I'm just going to do it however it comes out. And that's that. Okay. Is that the last one? Yep. When I went to Phoenix, Southwest landed at Burbank. Oh. Hey, Larry, where are you? This looks like a clown's wig, with just like that. And now I am covered with deco mesh all over myself. Ah, okay, so that would make sense that they would stop in Burbank. Okay. Well, I'm gonna actually stop here. I'll finish the rest of this, or the second half of that, but you know, I made these ribbon flowers. Maybe I'll use that to cover some of that up there. You know, I'll throw in some of these flowers as well. Yeah, we'll see. Not quite sure how exactly I'm going to embellish all of this. I do also have these Easter eggs that I can glue on. So, yeah, we'll see what we'll do. We'll play around with it. So, didn't you make one like this already, Eric, with the sign? Not with this particular sign, Teresa. Well, it was similar, but that one also went to a different friend who actually appreciated that I gave it to her. So, it's been pouring rain all week here until Saturday. I haven't washed my clothes for 2 weeks. Wow. I dried them outside. Using a dryer cost $10 a small load. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. $10. Jeez. I was thinking RuPaul Drag Race. You know, it kind of does look like a wig. Cheers, Kylie. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I got another one of these. Well, guys, I'm gonna call it quits here. I'll finish the rest of this either tomorrow or maybe Saturday, or maybe I'll finish it on Saturday's live. But yeah, this wasn't really a planned live, but it ended up being an accidental thing. Well, hello, Razzie. But we are just about to wrap up for now, so yeah. Well, thanks for joining me so late, you night owls and you people down under. But yeah, this wasn't really meant to be actual live. I was just trying to get some things set up for Saturday when I actually go live. If you haven't seen, I did schedule a live session for this Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I might be finishing this wreath, or I might be doing another project. But yeah, so yeah, or maybe I'll just finish this wreath. Who knows? But yeah. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on this impromptu live session so late and so early in the morning for some of you. Take care.